It's your boy Lil Man J. You're listening to the Like a Farmer podcast.
I'm excited, man. I'll be honest with you. I've been following you on social media and listening to your number one, your music are jams.
I appreciate it.
Like they really are. Lil Man J's in the studio. We're first name basis, all right? This is Jack. Jack's in the house today.
Stop playing with the boy now. Which one do I look at though?
That one's yours over there. You want to say something? Why don't you tell everybody hello real quick?
Hey guys, we just started. My name is Jack. Nice to meet you.
There you go. That's a great way to start it. But
yes, sir.
I'm ready to give you your flowers on a few things, but the social media, what you've been doing, because I think that's the biggest thing in the music industry right now, how to promote yourself, and I'm excited to get your take on social media as a whole. But the engagement and the comments and the fan base that you've grown just on social media alone is really cool to see, right? I mean,
it's been a blessing.
Where did that type of, hey, I'm just going to be myself, pull out a camera, and just do my thing, where did that mentality come from? Where did it start?
I mean, it happened at the end of high school for me. I, at that point, was already making music for like 2 years, but it was more on and off. And I just never got like any type of buzz. And so I kind of got demotivated and kind of stopped doing music as much. And then so like 2021 going into 2022, for my New Year's resolution, I was like, I want to get back into music. But this time I understood more because I was older. Whenever I first started, I was only 13, so I didn't know much. And then whenever I got back into it, I was 16. So I understood a little bit more, so I knew this time I needed to take a different way into it. So instead of just dropping music and posting on my story and hoping for the best, instead I took the first couple months of 2022 to research, like how to grow social media, how to become a big artist, how other artists that were big at the time got big, and things of that sort. And then all of it led back to social media for the most part, and just good music. And so that's whenever I started making posts on social media, like March of 2022, like consistently. And then always just from how I grew up towards the end of my high school career, I just started really not giving a fuck anymore, and just like being myself was the best way to be. So I already kind of had that. And obviously at first I was a little uncomfortable on camera, but I never had a problem with trying to put on an act, per se, for social media. You know what I mean? I was just being myself, having fun, joking around, and that was really it.
Dude, you embrace it now. Like
yeah,
even when
really embrace it now, though. 100%.
You were rolling up to the studio today and you had the camera going on. You tried to dunk over here in one of our other sets in the studio.
I didn't make it, by the way.
Yeah, let's go and play that video now. But it's cool to see, you coming out of your show and just kind of doing your own thing. Carolina's where you grew up. You grew up in South Carolina, right?
Yes, sir.
How was that? What was that upbringing like?
It was good. We lived on the lake growing up. So a lot of summers we spent, riding the boat, jet skis, hanging out with our friends. And I was actually grew up in a small town. So it's kind of one of them places where everybody knew everybody. And that's just what made me who I am today. And then I got influenced because growing up, me and my dad used to do a lot of things together, but one of the main things we would do is chop firewood together, right? Like in going into the winter, and all we would do is just listen to Florida Georgia Line and the Lax and people like that. And so that's where I think a lot of my inspiration comes from, is just hearing music like that and being able to reminisce from it back memories I had with my family and stuff back home.
Can we just spend a couple minutes? I mean, you just met Florida Georgia Line when they came on the scene was unbelievable. I mean, those two guys, I think when you think about the genre of country music, I think there's a few people that learned how to adapt to the new fan base, like even Kenny Chesney, right? I mean, Chesney was old school country, and then as his career evolved, he kind of changed his music. Same with Luke Bryan. Mm-hmm. But when Florida Georgia Line came on the scene, I mean, they were that kind of pop country, and it was fucking awesome. I mean, everybody was turning up that volume.
Hell yeah, that's all I listened to, just their albums on repeat.
Before we turned the cameras on, you had showed me that new song that came out, or you're teasing it a little bit. Mm-hmm. I mean, that song. I'm still him. That thing's gonna be a banger. Where do you come up with your ideas for your songs? I mean, is it you just kind of sitting in the room watching the Carolina Panthers lose every game, or I mean, where are you getting your
You know,
inspiration?
that gives me some motivation to be able to, really chase after it. But now, honestly, I think just a mix of a couple things. One being just over the years, just my whole life being music and being surrounded by creative people and my mind always being in the creative mindset just because that's what I'm accustomed to now, I think has made it where it's just like I can just be sitting right here and look at something the right way and I'm gonna be like, boom, that's a song idea. So the song I just showed you, I'm Still Him, has, I don't know if you heard it, but it has the Beethoven for Release sample in the back. And so I've actually been wanting to do something like that for a couple years now, because I play a little bit of piano and that was the first song I learned. So I've been wanting to do it for a while. And then I met with my boy, who is my main producer now, Carlo Colasacco. He's the GOAT. He's made like all my music recently.
How do you spell that?
Colasacco. Now, if I got it wrong, Carlo, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. Whenever me and him started working together, like we made Sippin' Country together, Stuck in the Middle, the song that I just showed you. So he has a piano in his studio and I was just playing it. And I was like, bro, what if we put this and make a beat out of it and then I just do my thing on it? And then he put the mic by the piano, I played it, and then within like 30 minutes we had the beat.
That's awesome.
And then I just wanted to talk my shit on it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
You're vocal about, especially on this new song, kind of the medical stuff that you've had to deal with in your life. Is that kind of your outlet to talk about it? Pretty much, music?
Yeah, a little bit. The first line of that song says, "You say I'm disabled, but I'm able to live a life you wish you had." But yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a bar. But I think it's good to talk about it and show people. My biggest thing now for my influence is I want to just show people that regardless of like how you're treated in school or like what your upbringing was or you were made fun of or anything of that sort where you feel like you're not good enough almost, that you can pursue your dreams and make it happen, whatever you want.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to show the people through the influence that I'm blessed to have nowadays.
That's a good one. You know what? Since that was such a good one, you asked earlier about what this was, and I was like, "Hey, man,
I think I know what it is."
When you know what it is?
Is it a Swiss Army knife?
Open it up. Let's see what you got.
Let's see. At first, I asked if it's matches, but this time I feel a little more confident that I was correct.
Little gift for coming into the studio today. Boom.
And I was correct. Stop playing. This one's actually dope, bro. This is something I need to carry in my backpack.
Just
this
not when you're
dope.
going on the plane, just carry it around.
My brother did that one time.
Did what? Oh, he went through
He brought a
TSA.
Swiss Army knife on the plane. Well, they caught it in TSA, but he tried. This is dope, bro. Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
I appreciate it, dog.
Appreciate
you. Know what I'm saying?
Tell me,
I can open this up on the thing real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I promise I'm not going to hurt anybody. This is dope. Are you see this, Joe?
Yeah, man. I don't know if he's allowed to have that.
Yeah. We might need to take it back after the show.
Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that, for real.
Absolutely,
I
man.
need one of these.
So let's go back to when you started doing the music. And was Nashville kind of your, hey, if I'm going to do anything in music, I at least need to make a trip to Nashville and kind of start producing, or how does that work?
Yeah, so obviously, like I said, I started with more of the rap style kind of music. And so Nashville wasn't like the biggest hub for that. And then I kind of got back to my roots, and that's whenever I started making more of the country music. And with that, me and my manager decided it would be good to start taking trips to Nashville and being in that group a little bit more often. And so now it's one of the main places I go to, and I love it out here, bro. The people are amazing and nice. The amount of amazing, talented people I met and writers and things of that sort. It's just, I feel like it's where I'm meant to be.
Yeah.
As far as making music.
100%. And you mentioned you started in rap prior to coming over to country. And I think we've all seen the overlap of those two genres, whether it's I mean, I think Post came into Nashville and did a really beautiful job kind of getting into what Nashville is about, what country music is about, and producing his album. You got Big X the Plug coming onto the scene. Like, why did you make the switch to say, hey, I'm going to try to the country music side?
Like I said, it was how I grew up. I mean, coming from South Carolina and listening to it on the radio whenever we were driving to school, or like I said, when I was cutting wood with my dad and things of that sort. And the rap at the time, though, whenever I was 13, is what was cool. So, you know, as a kid trying to fit in, it seemed cool. That's what I listened to. So at that moment in my time in my life was what I was all I listened to. So it's like what I made whenever I wanted to make music. And then I got to a point where I was experimenting, like just different styles and things of that sort. Like I made an R&B song, I made a rock song, and I called up Jeff one day, and I was like, bro, I think we should try a country song. And that day, or a couple days after that, is whenever I made Whiskey for the Wine.
Which is also another jam.
Yeah, that was the first song in that space that I made.
And that goes back, and I asked you a little bit earlier, like, are you writing all of the music, or do you have like a group of people like, hey guys, let's link up and write some songs, or is it mainly you?
The music I make now, I have like writers that I love to work with, but I am big against like taking songs, you know what I mean, where people write them for me and then I just record my vocals. Yeah. I love being a part of the writing process, and I think I add a lot to it, so that's something I'm big on. But I do have a lot, or not a lot, but I do have like one or two people help me now write music, and I love it because it's like different minds. I mean, more minds is always better than just one. So having the different perspectives on one topic and different ways to say one line to make it just speak more volume. I mean, I just love writing like that. And it prevents writer's block too, which is an even bigger thing. You know what I mean?
It's interesting you mentioned about wanting to be part of the song, especially if you're the one singing. I think, number one, it brings a little more, emphasis of like, hey, this is my song as well. But
and
especially
more
if you're
authenticity to
100%.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing it live. Have you been doing like live shows recently? Is that where you're kind of
100%.
Yeah.
That was my biggest goal going into this year, was to start doing live performances. I feel like it's a market that I'm missing. So I feel like I have the social media pretty well, and I feel like the live market is what I was missing. So this year my biggest goal was to start performing, and we recently haven't done a show, but we started doing like 2 to 3 every time I came out here.
I love that.
But
I got to get out to a show.
You have to, bro. I love doing it. And the last time I was playing with Carlo, he was playing the guitar and I was singing. It was dope.
It seems like a Lil Man J show is probably a party as well. Like, it's not just, right? I mean,
if I have my own show, yes. Most of the shows I've done have been like writers' rounds, so. But my own show, we gonna make it legit. For sure.
Do you do any, what's your, like, number one cover song? Do you do any covers?
Yeah, Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan.
Dude.
That's kind of like my go-to, like if I'm singing a song.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Can you give a couple bars on that right now? Something in the Orange?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Should have got my guitar out, Jeff.
We have a guitar. Will you grab that guitar? I think it might be...
Shit, it's tuned.
Tuned?
Let's do it. What do you think, Jeff? A little live performance? Or should we make them pay for it, though?
What's that?
We should make them pay for it, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't
that
freestyle.
case knife.
I need like a couple thousand.
Okay, couple thousand. All right.
You got
We
me
don't
on.
freestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
We pay stop.
What the fuck? Hold on. The silence is loud right now.
My jam right here.
There we go. That's fine. I got it. You ready?
Yep. Something in the Orange.
didn't know.
Dude, it's a great song, man.
I love that song.
Give it up, man. Have you ever been to one of his shows?
No, my sister has though, and I was pretty jealous. Thank you so much, dog.
I'm telling you, man, his show, and it goes back to, you know, what I feel like you also could bring to the table as a live performer, like a Zach Bryan concert. Now, obviously, these days he's more on social media in like a negative way with the beef he's got with Barstool. But geez, you know, if there's one person I don't think I want to have beef with, that's Dave at Barstool. But
He has a lot of power.
yeah, he's pretty good on that. Hey, we play a game on this show, okay?
Okay.
You down to play a game?
Yeah, depending on what it is.
This game is
I'm
called
down.
Give 'em the Boot, presented by TECOVAS, okay? So when we leave here today, we got you a brand new pair of Tecova boots. Okay?
Huh?
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you go to the store here in town and pick them out. I got a card for you. I got a little gift card.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, dog.
But
that means a lot.
To get it though,
Oh shit. Okay.
gotta
I
play
have
the
to earn
game.
it though. Yeah, forgot about that part.
now, give them the boot, okay? We got 4 questions right here. If you give one of them the boot, that means you don't have to answer it, but that means you have to answer the other ones. You don't have to give any of them the boot. You could answer all of them.
I hope. Okay.
Yeah, these are good questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't like a quiz. Okay. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Yep.
I'll be a garbage man. I know it's like kind of crazy, and I probably eventually would have more of a career job. But growing up, like I used to, for some reason, love like garbage men. The one especially like on the back of the truck holding the bars, and then they were like, whenever they stop, they would like run and grab the trash and then throw it in the back. So I actually probably would be doing that, or still I have maybe my own detailing business. Because before I started doing music full time, I was washing cars at Auto Bell. So I did that for like 2 years.
Now, let me say this, Lil Man J. I'd be down to invest. You keep doing the music thing, but maybe we have a car dealership,
Dealership?
not dealership, but like a car detailing business as well on the side.
I mean, honestly, it's never hurts to have another side hustle.
Because if anything, that could be mailbox money for you and I.
Yeah.
Little car detailing, Lil Man J's.
I think so.
I'll give you can have
And
the
we
naming
don't even
rights.
have to detail it.
No,
we
yeah,
just
we'll
pay other
hire.
people
Yeah,
to
we'll
detail.
hire a couple people.
But we make our own money.
Yeah, so look,
We pay them minimum wage?
we'll give them a little bit of bump every year, depending on
50-cent bump.
Yeah, every
Okay.
year.
Yeah. No,
All
that's good. I like that.
Okay, deal.
Good business model. Good profit, probably.
Question number 2: give them the boot.
So what is the most awkward internet traction?
Interaction.
Internet traction? What is the most awkward interaction you've had with a fan? I don't know. I don't have a lot of awkward interactions. There's 2 that come to mind whenever that's said, though. One is we were at like a bar one night, and it was me, my boy Bodie, and my videographer Thomas. And we were just walking through the bar. And actually, I don't think he was there. Thomas wasn't there. But we were walking through the bar, and then all of a sudden this dude comes behind me and like grabs me. Not on like no beating up stuff, but just like on some, oh my God, I fucking love you. Your music is amazing, which is great. But it's like to randomly be touched while I'm just like doing my thing was kind of awkward for me. And then I'm trying to think. And then the other one is just where like the other day we were in the gym and this guy's like, bro, I love your music, man. Like I see your social media all the time. And he's like, what's your name again? I'm like, you just said you love my music, and then you asked what my name is. But
Social media, something to be said about that. That means you're doing something right.
doing something right, I thought that was funny though. So I've never had like a crazy moment yet, but I'm sure it'll come.
Yeah, it will. Okay.
But so that's it. I'm scared one of these gonna be weird, and then I'm gonna have to kick the boot. Tell us the biggest loss you have taken behind the scenes? The biggest loss.
Any type of like adversity that you've had to like, damn, I got to handle this. Biggest L you've taken.
Biggest L I've taken that I can think off rip. Whenever I was first doing rap music, I made some decent money, and I got to a point where I was buying beats before I was releasing the songs, and because I thought I was gonna drop every song I made at that point, and so I would just drop like every week, just like $3,000 on beats. You know what I mean? Just dropping, and then I hit a point where I didn't have much money left, and I realized that I'm not gonna be dropping like any of the songs that I bought beats for. So I was in a predicament where I had a bunch of songs that I'm not gonna release, and I was low on money.
When you were doing the rap, was there like anybody you looked up to, like, hey, that's who I want to?
Yeah.
Like, who was your Mount Rushmore
Mount Rushmore
of rappers back in the day?
Man, people gonna hate on me for this because I only listen to more of the new school stuff for the most part, but I really like Polo G at the time, Lil TJ. I like Pop Smoke, but I will do one throwback. I do like Tupac a lot.
Okay. I can get on board with those last couple. I don't know about the first two. But.
I can listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
But I just still like, whenever, my thing is like, I have a problem where I hear a song and I just listen to it on repeat.
Now, on the country music side, it can be old or new. Mm-hmm. What's the Mount Rushmore? Lil Man J's Mount Rushmore.
I like Florida Georgia Line, Leonard Skinner. Is that technically country or is that more like...
No, that's country rock.
Country
I
rock,
love it, yeah.
That's what I thought. And then I love Sam Barber and Zach Bryan.
This was good.
Yeah.
I can get on board with that.
You can get on board with that? You like that one a little bit more than the rap one?
Yeah.
But actually, on my rap one, though, I'll probably trade out one of them for Kevin Gates.
I'd agree with that. I'd keep Pop Smoke, keep Tupac.
I'll probably take out Lil TJ for Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I like that.
Because Kevin Gates, I like his music is pretty good, but more than that, like I love like his message now. I don't know if you've seen his interviews and stuff.
No,
like,
what's his message now?
Like it's just he's very like spiritual and like big on like self-improvement and just making sure you take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm big on that.
Yeah, you mentioned something earlier in the interview about, you know, the stuff that you've had to deal with medically. Mm-hmm. And you now have a platform, like a really big one. I mean, like and now you can kind of push that about like, hey, it doesn't matter what you grew up with, what kind of cards you dealt. Like exactly. You can still go do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Exactly.
Like I really, really like you about like that's one of like the small things that I like about you is like, dude, hey, you understand that, so now you want to like help the betterment of other people too.
Yeah,
which is
my
cool.
little like slogan thing that I like to say is like pain or perseverance. So you can either choose the route of pain and just let it eat you every day and be like, man, I'm not good enough. They said this about me, or you can choose to persevere and create the life that you want.
God, I love that, man.
That's like my little slogan thing, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, last question. Give him the boot.
I haven't given the boot yet, so if I really want the pair of TECOVAS quicker, I can just throw this one out if I want to. Who is a dream music collab you would want? Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan all day.
That was an easy
He's
one.
definitely my most listened to artist.
What's your thing on Zach? Just because you like his music?
I love the style, and then I love like what he talks about. And it just puts me in a mood of just like chill and relax.
Yeah.
That's what that's kind of like some of the inspiration for some of my music I've released. Like my song Way Out was very Zach Bryan, folky kind of feel. And then some of the new music I've been working on is like that too.
What's the new one? And maybe it has been released. The Jack Daniels one.
Everybody Loves Jack. It's not been released yet. It was supposed to drop next Friday, but now I think we're dropping I'm Still Him instead.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these damn songs, dude, are just freaking awesome.
Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm very happy with the music I've been making recently. I feel like, I don't know, I think it's an energy thing. There for a while, I was kind of not, I was just very, like anxious. Just was, I guess, very stressed and just anxious, and I kind of let it overtake me a little bit for a while. And so, like, I just kind of just let my body control me. And then I got to the point where I took a trip to Greece in March. And after I came back from that trip, I don't know what hit my body or what exactly happened, but I was just like, I'm about to take over the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
I'm going to control.
I need to go to that spot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is going to be where I start taking over. And my energy and everything since then has just been back to where it was before. And I love it.
I feel like you're the type of guy, too, that feeds off of other people's energy, too. And it can be in a positive way and a negative way.
Oh, yeah. I don't associate, like, that's something I realize is, like, I can, like, almost feel the energy or, like, the vibrations, if you will. And if it's low, like,
I'm out.
Yeah.
Are you somebody, because like what I've mentioned, I mean, the social media, you figure that out. Like, hands down, seems like on all platforms, like, you have figured it out. And that could be people wanting to celebrate you or people wanting to break it down, right? I mean, you're always going to have the fucking, and what do they call them now? The internet trolls, maybe, or whatever.
The haters, yeah.
Or is that something that in your mind, do you go, like, every time you post, I mean, immediately, we're talking about this, what you're doing now might have 1 million streams by within the first 24 hours. When are you going back on social media and like getting in the comment section and looking at the comments, or?
Yeah, I like to almost every day. And every time I post, I go answer as many comments as I can. And whether it's love or hate, I don't really care. It never really affects me as far as like the hate goes. But I like to go in and just answer my comments and answer as many DMs as I can on a daily basis, just because I wouldn't be nothing without the people that support me. You know what I mean? So I try my best to go live and show them love too, and answer my comments and answer my DMs, just to like give some of the support back that I've been blessed to receive from them.
Yeah.
So.
What are some things that you haven't accomplished yet that you're like looking forward to? Like, I know you've got like a checkbox, like a
getting
goal
on
list.
the radio, taking my music to the radio, because I think that's going to be where it really, like, goes. You know what I mean? Because that's, like, if us in here, we probably don't really listen to the radio as much as, like, Spotify or Apple Music or something, but radio still plays a big part in music in general. So I want to get on the radio is a big thing. And just keep growing as an artist. I want to be playing big shows. You know what I mean? I want to be up on the same stage as Morgan Wallen, my boy Zach Bryan. So that's like, those are my two bigger goals. Like, get on the radio and get on a big stage.
I like that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Hey, we do one more segment on the show before we finalize this thing, okay?
Okay.
It's called What's in the Cooler.
Okay.
Presented by Outlaw Beer, all right? So I'm
Presented
gonna.
by Outlaw Beer.
I got this cooler right here, and
Outlaw. Stop playing with the boy.
here, open that thing up now.
Okay.
There's some photos in this cooler, okay?
Okay.
And when you pull them out, just the first thing that comes in mind, just talk about it a little bit, okay? Go ahead. What's in the cooler presented by Outlaw?
Okay. So I just explain it? Or?
Yeah, explain the photo to me.
This is the first photo. This is the video of me reacting to Lil Baby's comment on everybody saying that I was the white Lil Baby at the time. And basically, this is the moment that I realized I can't make a name for myself off of somebody else's name and brand. And this is whenever I decided to make a change for myself and really fully be me musically and in every other way.
See, like, how cool is that? I mean, there's some moments in your life you're like, hey, this was a big
This is
stepping
big,
stone.
actually. This
Hell
is
yeah.
huge, bro. Thank you. I kind of want to keep this picture, actually.
There you go. You can keep it.
Thank you, bro. It brings back some memories. We got another one?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of dope, John.
Oh, this is a good one.
Paul Wall. So, if you guys don't know, I dropped my song Sippin' Country and just had Paul Wall on the remix, which is obviously the people's champ and a legend himself. And he actually hit me up, I want to say a year ago, whenever I think Whiskey for the Wine dropped, and just showed love. And I hit him back, and we've been trying to do something for over a year now. And Sippin' Country just happened to work out, and he was able to hop on it. I went to Texas, we made a music video, and he just, honestly, like, probably one of the nicest, like, artists that I've met. Like, just energy and just love that he showed me. He's like, bro, I really believe in you. Like, as an artist, you're amazing. And so he's a dope guy.
Dude, I'm telling you, my executive producer, Brandon, he has been following you for a while. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get him on the show, but, like, I just want to, we'll figure out when the right time is. And then when I saw you and Paul Wall collab, the fucking people's champ, I was like, damn. Because I love Paul Wall. I mean, you talk about, he might even be on my Mount Rushmore. I mean, Paul Wall's him. And that was really cool. So I didn't know that he reached out to you. That's got to make you feel cool, man. That's a good feeling right there.
No, 100%. Like I said, he is just, like I said, one of the most genuine people I've met.
Yeah.
So awesome. shout out to my boy Paul Wall, man.
Okay,
you know
there we
what I'm
go.
saying? Let's see what else we got.
I think there's two more, yeah.
Oh, shit. So this is a picture of me and my brother. Shout out Jay. He actually just got engaged to his fiance.
Okay. Congrats.
So
shout out Jay.
Congratulations to Jay. But that's whenever I graduated high school. May of 2022.
That's when it was like, all right, it's time to go now.
Yep. 100%. I was 16 and graduated high school, and I was so happy, bro.
There you go. Hey, one more photo. What's in the cooler? Presented by Outlaw.
One more photo. Let's see what this one's talking about. Let's see what memory this is going to bring back. Oh, shit. This is whenever I had my first live performance in July of 2022. I got invited out. It's called the July Festival. And I was so nervous, dude. For real, because I never performed. And so I was nervous going on stage, and there's actually a decent amount of people there. And I performed all right. I performed Cat Freestyle, but it was a cool experience. And one of those moments where it's like getting into it, you know what I mean? Like putting the foot in the door. So that was my first performance, so that was dope.
There's something to be said about just having the courage to do that first one, and then I think it just makes it's repetition, right? It's like whatever you're doing in life.
Yeah. It just gets easier as it goes.
Like when you're back in the green room backstage, do you have any superstitious things that you like to do, or some?
Honestly, I haven't been in those situations too much yet.
Yeah.
As far as, back in the green room. And whenever I've only done it a couple times where it's like that. And every time I've been pretty nervous. So normally I start like shadow boxing.
Okay.
And like jumping around just to keep my mind off of anything besides the nerves.
Yeah, that I'm about to walk out there and see.
Exactly.
So what's coming down the pipeline that we can get excited about? Music, obviously. I mean, you just go to your social media and you're teasing everybody on these songs, which is awesome. But anything else, like whether it's new music, when it's coming out,
so
what's coming down the pipeline?
I'm Still Him, the song that I previewed, and then I plan on dropping my album early 2026, late 2025. That's the goal. I've never dropped an album before.
I mean, dude, that's exciting right there.
I know. So that's what I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully a tour in 2026.
Like an album release party? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
We gotta,
the party?
whether you do it in Charlotte or Nashville, wherever you do it, I'm there.
Shit.
So
I'll definitely invite you out.
I'm
you know what I'm saying?
100%
Just bring some
there.
more pictures to bring back some memories.
Some knives, some booze, some pictures. I got some vodka. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I've had so much fun today, you being on the show.
Likewise, bro. I love what you have going on. This is dope. This is the coolest podcast I've been on.
I appreciate that, man. You put on some cool ones.
Yeah.
And I mean what I say. I think no matter where you go, where this path takes you, number one, you've got a great team. You surround yourself with the right people, which I think is the most important thing. But secondly, like you having a mission and a goal outside of music of just like the betterment of people, whether they're dealing with medical issues or dealing with mental health issues, whatever it is, you kind of give them an outlet like, hey, you know, I've been through my stuff too, and I'm still coming out on top. Like
100%.
You still got to wake up every day and work your ass off. So I do appreciate that on your end.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I want to show the people, and I'm gonna keep doing that every day. That's one of the things that keeps me going.
I love it. Lil Man J in the studio today, y'all. As always, catch us every single Wednesday on YouTube, wherever you listen to your audio podcast. Once again, Lil Man J, thanks for stopping in the studio.
Thanks for having me, bro. Thank you so much.
And I appreciate y'all always tuning in. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you got to do.
Shout out, motherfucker.
To be like a farmer.
Yes, sir.